Alrighty folks, here we are in Santa Teresa, New Mexico. This amazing 380,000 4-bedroom home, 1,980 square feet here in Santa Teresa, New Mexico. If you want that corner lot to be yours, it can be yours. It's a Saturday. They started about a foot in. They already got like 50, 60 feet of trench done for a corner lot, which are the lots that give you more of the larger space to park your RV, your fifth wheel, your little boat. So if that's what you need when you come to town, make sure you get a hold of me, Alfonso Garcia. There's a lot of lots. We can help you orientate your land, your lot, so that way the sun's not to your face in the evenings. All those things. We can find you help lots with $40,000 worth of incentives here in Santa Teresa, New Mexico. When you come here, we're going to be working with Sarah over here in Santa Teresa with Hakes Brothers. She's going to show us all the marvelous floor plans that they have to offer. Also, she is the one that gives me a call and say, Alfonso, we have a deal that fell out of contract. Get a hold of me. We're offering $30,000 to $40,000 to your clients worth of incentives to take advantage. So let's show off these houses today, okay?
1, 2, 3.
Alrighty, as you can see, that tractor, it's a Saturday. We have about 4 or 5 trades I saw here already on a Saturday. Beautiful July. All we get is our wind and sun season here in Santa Teresa, New Mexico. Other than that, no problem. Give these houses a look, folks. I got like 4 or 5 houses on the street alone. People are already starting to move in. Otherwise, tell me who and which type of exterior style you like. We have your modern farmhouse, your modern contemporary, your colonial. What is your favorite type of style? Get a hold of me, Alfonso Garcia, as mentioned. I'm always working. I'm the owner, operator of the Palms Realty. Please like, subscribe. That is how we bring you these amazing houses and these deals constantly. Because the more I stay busy, the more the reps call me and tell me all about their amazing products and discounts that they have for my clients. So to make sure you're a successful buyer, please like, subscribe, and get a hold of me, folks. Like I said, I've been doing this for over 25 years now, I guess. I own and operate this business. I've owned other businesses. I only mention that just to let you know who you'll be dealing with and working with and what kind of experience I bring to the table to help you find the best home for you. When you come to Santa Teresa, not only am I going to bring you to this builder, but several other builders to help you make your decision. I'll take you to the resales. Sometimes the resales have more lot if that's what you're looking for in all price ranges. That's just a fact. You're going to get more land with a older home in any city that you typically live in, right? But for now, this is what we have. Tell me what you think, folks. Please, in the comments, tell me if it's this exterior, that exterior. There is siding that is being used. Some people prefer all stucco. They are definitely offering that. So don't be shy. Let me know which one you like, don't like. It doesn't matter. We will find you when I say it doesn't matter what you like, it doesn't matter if it is sold, because this builder will build it for you. Right now, there's 4 or 5 houses on this lot. As you can see, 1 or 2 people have already taken advantage of about $30,000 worth of incentives. There's one house that is offering $40,000 worth of incentives. Make sure you get a hold of me. That's not a lie. Never do. We just keep bringing you all the deals. As mentioned, they have so many floor plans to choose from. They can get you a 2-story home. You tell me, do you like a modern farmhouse look like we just came from? Would you like a little modern contemporary look? Once again, your modern farmhouse. How about your Tuscan? You want a Tuscan look? Let's go. Tuscan look, modern farmhouse, modern contemporary. What do you need in your life? Because we have it here in Santa Teresa, New Mexico. Mentioned the low property taxes. We have tons of local little area parks that have been sprawled up because of these new subdivisions. Everything from basketball, doggy parks, soccer-sized parks with complete with its goal set up. Just amazing. Proximity to El Paso. You're in El Paso 2 to 3 minutes and back. You want to go to your major venue, go to a sporting event, utilize El Paso, but do not pay their property taxes. This is where the lifestyle's at, folks, where everybody's moving. All the growth, industry's coming here. New Mexico ran into a couple $1 billion surplus that they haven't spent, and they've decided to spend a big percentage of it here in the Sunland Park, Santa Teresa area, investing in infrastructure for major business that's coming across because of it's a border city. We have Dow, UPS, FedEx, several other companies, car companies, auto companies out of Japan that have taken up. It's easier and cheaper to transport product over the border here into New Mexico than it is to California. So if you're if you're worth anything to your weight as a businessman, you don't open up in California. I mentioned property taxes. They're not doing it in Texas, are they? We have a major railroad system. I mean, between the railroad system that dumped money into Santa Teresa and now the state government that has to dump money because they haven't been spending it, and they obviously realize that allocating to Sunland Park and Santa Teresa is necessary. It's just a major growth here that we're having in Santa Teresa. So I hope you enjoy our videos. Don't forget to like, subscribe. I am here to work for you. I am the owner of the Palms Realty. Let's make sure we enjoy these home tours. And like and subscribe, because that's the only way I can do it. Our Palms Realty family will love to take care of you. Let's keep it going. When you call me and purchase a new construction home here in Santa Teresa, New Mexico, I'm gonna help you out with a refrigerator. Give you a little bit of help with the refrigerator. If the builder that we're working with does happen to be offering a refrigerator, I'll still be kicking in the amount out of my pocket cash to help you all close on your home, to get your refrigerator, your landscaping, whatever it is that you seem to be in need for, we'll take care of you. Here's one thing about Hakes Brothers you'll notice. Give that a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and even that shrub, I didn't even see it. They'll replace it when you close if it doesn't grow within a couple of weeks. You're gonna get your front landscaping done for you. That was at 7 shrubs and 1 large tree. And as mentioned, get a hold of me if you're looking for land. These yards already are giving you about a 6-foot side easement to your backyard, which is great. A lot more to fit. And I've also been asked, Alfonso, I don't like this low-bearing sidewall towards the front end. By code, you're allowed to put and extend your sidewall, whether it be with rock, our beautiful New Mexico rock walls, or it be with wood or anything you want to extend it with. You can do that. Just there's a certain percentage up to where you can, and then you have to step it down. Just for cost effectiveness, the builders aren't going to give that to you immediately. And here's the siding, folks, that we're talking about. It does have a lot of durability to it. It's not what we grew up with, so don't worry about it. And it does have its warranties that come with it. And then the stucco. So if you're the full stucco type person, well, then we'll find you that. They have that, as you can see. I love all to theme. The coach lights, perfectly selected. Don't be thrown off by that white band. It's just the home is not completed. They will get that taken care of for you. And here's your side yard. You see how they're running all their tubing and all that, getting ready for your installs of your internet and whatnot. I love the fact that Hakes Brothers is using Lennox. They're using their Lennox brand HVAC systems. And see, the rest of the house is stucco. They just ended up putting a little bit of siding on the home, on the front. Give it that modern farmhouse touch. You're gonna get your keyless door pad entry here to your garage. Just your touchpad entry, your Genie system, quiet track type, and your farmhouse look. That's all that siding, that's what it's all about, right? That's why they're shooting for that. 8-foot tall entry door. Everybody's giving you that. Little bonus that you're gonna get in this home, 380,000, 1,980 square feet. You are gonna get 8-foot doors throughout. If you follow, like, and subscribe, which I would love you to do, you're gonna always constantly hear me talking about 8-foot doors throughout. It's not a huge cost as an upgrade, and well worth it. What do you think, folks? This is what it's all about. Santa Teresa living at its finest with Hakes Brothers. When you come to Hakes Brothers here in Santa Teresa, like I mentioned, we're gonna get a hold of Sarah. She's gonna be our rep. She calls me and tells me what deals they have, what incentives they're offering, and everything about it. She's gonna help us get your home built from scratch or help us find all those incentives on the best homes. So right away off the entry, we did have our 8-foot doorway, and we walked into what seems like an 11-foot door, and the rest of the 11-foot ceiling, and the rest of the house does nothing but 10-foot. Gives you that grand feel. And the bonus I mentioned, every single door here is 8 feet. That's not a huge expense of an upgrade. Even the closet door here. Here's your linen closet. Not a huge expense to put onto a home. And once you do that, that ends up coming with a larger trim. So higher trim board. You get like a 4-inch trim board here. And it just gives it that girthier, more quality feel to a home that everybody is looking for. So look, we're going through our 8-foot doors, bedroom number 1. You saw through the exterior, they have nice large windows there. Here's bedroom number 1. They are including their 2-inch full-wood blinds. 8-foot doors to your closets, your standard sliding door closets. Right here, this is what you get, okay? And you have 10-foot ceilings. Beautiful trim work throughout. Let's see why they keep winning design awards throughout El Paso and New Mexico. Here you are, wonderful grade of quartz. There's grades to everything. There's 1 through 10 on everything, right? Well, there's grades to quartz. And here, they didn't go with your basic speckled quartz that could easily pass for Formica. If it doesn't have a lot of natural striations to it, I don't want it. And here we are, beautiful use of their quartz countertops, and they found some marble looking like tile to match it, tiles all the way up, finished off with its Schluter stick edging. That's Schluter, that's one of my favorite words to use. Remember how some builders do 45 or straight edge with the grout line? Schluter stick is the way to go. Your brushed nickel hardware with your large shower head. It's not a rain shower head, it's fairly large. And your framed mirrors, believe it or not, not every builder is going to give you your framed mirrors. Large countertop with a single sink being shared by both bathrooms here. Okay, so we saw both bathrooms, by both bedrooms. We saw bedroom number 1, here's bedroom number 2. Standard, both bedrooms are 10 by 10, 10.5 by 10.5, 10.5 by 11. Here's your closet. Once in a while, you run into a closet and you find gremlins. Once in a while you get gremlins in closets, that's okay folks. They come with the discount. So what do you know? 2 rooms, 10.5 by 10.5. Pretty basic of what you get out of rooms nowadays. And out, we haven't seen but bedrooms, right? And the exterior, bedroom number 3 right ahead of us. Here's your laundry room. Some hanging space, plenty of shelf space. Very nice. You have some timed extractor buttons here so that when you walk away, your fan extractor is not constantly running. It times off after a couple of minutes. And here's bedroom number 3, folks. We're already on to bedroom number 3. Closet, 8-foot doors, 10-foot entryway. It does come, I've noticed that this build did not go with fans in each room, but it does come with its switch to, it's wired for the fan. Here's the garage, folks. You're not gonna get a finished garage. They're not gonna paint your walls. They will texture them. It is not insulated. That will be an upgrade. You will get your orbit system here to drip to your front. You could easily plug into your back, have your landscaper plug your drip system to your back yard. You have your large water heater. If you want to go tankless, feel free to ask for it. They got them. And still your 8-foot tall entry door. And that garage door opener, it's a Genie brand. So 1, 2, 3, the laundry room. We saw a bathroom. Now let's see why they keep winning awards in their kitchen. Look at that. Gourmet kitchen, folks. Stainless steel package throughout. Stainless steel farm sink, large farm sink. Just marvelous everywhere. Your extractor fan all the way up. As you can tell, the home is almost finished. Make sure you call, like, subscribe, make sure you get the deals. The houses that are almost finished or finished like this, these are the ones that are offering incentives because builders do not want to have it on their because builders do not want to have it on their inventory list for, you know, taking up their interest expense, all their mortgage payments that they're paying on those homes that are finished. They'd rather just dump them to you and cut their expenses. And that's where the deals are had. You're gonna have your gourmet kitchen with your 5-burner cooktop here. Check it out. 5-burner cooktop. You got your Whirlpool package here. They didn't always have this hinge. Now they hinged the grill sections so that you can clean easier. I have the same stove, just not the same year model. And like I mentioned, I was mentioning about extracting. The extractor is vented all the way up. There are many people that do not like the fact that if they get the extractor just with the filters and it's just circulating, then there you are having to do a lot of greasy soap washing to get those filters cleaned when they don't extract all the way out. You are gonna get soft closed doors and drawers throughout, so if you get mad, find something else to close and slam, because those doors will close so softly on their own. Plenty of drawers and doors everywhere, folks. They didn't miss anything. I mentioned that you got your gourmet kitchen, so that gives you this extra cabinetry to implement your microwave and oven. And as mentioned, the use of space, they didn't miss a beat. Soft closed drawers and doors throughout. There's all your pan space down there. There's where that refrigerator is gonna go that I'm gonna help you with. Definitely a beautiful award-winning home. Your pantry, folks. Nice pantry. Wow. And then once again, your wonderful marble look-alike countertops, quartz. And I have not even mentioned that door, that's about a $6,000 door. 4x12, those 2 panels collapse open. I call that the party entertainment door. I love it. Here's one thing I wanted to point out. What's been popular is this open floor concept, right? Everybody's doing it. It's all about space saving and square footage. You know, if you tell a builder he has to put more walls, that's gonna take up more space to what you can actually utilize in a home, and that's why we've all gravitated towards this open concept stuff. What I like about this is still an open floor concept, but trust me, they do have this style that I'm about to mention, meaning like you have your kitchen and then your dining room would be like right here and then your living room. What I like about this setup is it's still an open floor concept, but kitchen there, I didn't even mention, you saw this space, this is your dining room. They went with some recessed can lights right there. I'm not sure if they're gonna do a drop down kind of special chandelier, but this house can be yours. 380,000, 1,980 square feet, 4-bedroom, 2-bath. And either customize it your way with different lighting fixtures. I love the use of the 8-foot doors here. They definitely went with the gourmet package. You gotta call me because there's 4 or 5 houses available on the street, or they'll build you one just like this, or we'll find one just like this with these finishes. So as I was mentioning, you're gonna have your dining room, formal dining feel kind of over here, still with its open floor concept, but out of the way from the living room. Pretty neat, huh? Huge tray ceiling. I always tell, I think we're about 10 to 12, about 11 feet there. I always tell my people to paint that differently. I would paint it white and it really stands out. You need that color contrast on the ceiling and it will make it even feel higher. A lot of recessed cans there. Still need my fan in the center, probably a special fixture. They got Smurf tubes, those blue Smurf tubes. Those blue dudes, they invented what's called a Smurf tube. It's just a tube to transfer all your wires down to that next little cap there, so that way you can wall mount your TV and not have your cables and wires showing. They are doing 2x6 construction, folks. Blown-in insulation to give you a high R rating for your value. Huge walkway entry, so you can put a sofa table there into your primary bedroom. Now, I mentioned these bedrooms are 10 by 10s, but this primary is one of the biggest primaries that I've seen, and I sell quite a few of Hakes Brothers homes, but this is a big primary bedroom. One of the biggest ones I've seen. Outlets everywhere. You got 2 outlets on every wall, 3 on that wall, just that way all your tables and nightstands have outlets. As mentioned, 8-foot doors everywhere, and here's their spa-inspired bathroom. Frameless glass shower walls, marble look tile to the ceiling with its pebble riverwalk floor. What do you know? What do you think? Look at that. Dual vanities, lots of cabinetry, tall ceilings, recessed lighting, high efficiency everywhere, beautiful tile, a very elegant room. You got this walk-in shower, just wonderful, has your Schluter stick edging with your soap dish nicho area. You got your banco here. Do some deep thinking or shave your legs. A lot of people don't realize that that's what that's for. Get the ladies a spot to lift a leg and shave for the day. The minute you go that frameless glass shower wall, folks, you have to go with a thicker glass, higher grade glass, but that's what you get, a beautiful grand resort spa feel. Look at that. Nicely cleaned glass. Here's your dual vanities, dual sinks, your commode area, separate commode area with the door, 8-foot door as well. Tall 8-foot entry to this huge walk-in primary closet. Lots of hanging, lots of shoe space. And here's a centralized location for where you're gonna hook up your Wi-Fi so you don't have cables out laying around the floor somewhere. It's got a centralized location to connect to your Wi-Fi. Wanted to show off that door for you. This is the entertainment door, right? It's a little foggy because they have the protective film on there. It's gonna look as clear as it is looking right now because that door is amazing. Entertaining people if you're into sports or just parties. On a beautiful hot day like this, run that AC and let people in and out as long as the flies ain't flying. Slightly extended covered patio with its 2 recessed lights out here. Lots going on in this house. This gives you a good feel for what these yards look like. Now, this is not typical. You're gonna be thrown off by when we go see other houses. This is a big yard. We even have a lot of side yard, and it's a 1,980 square foot home, and look at the footprint that it doesn't take. It doesn't take, well, it takes up a footprint, and it still has a lot left of yard. It won't be typical to find this much yard, but there are certain streets. The cool thing is about this street, I always mention with my clients, when you get here to Santa Teresa, you're looking to move, relocate, whatever it is that you're looking to do, you got a job in the area, the property taxes are 1/3 less than that you'll find in El Paso, which is 2 minutes away. I can show you El Paso. It's a windy day today, which is, like I said, we have 2 seasons, our windy season and our hot season here in Santa Teresa. The Franklin Mountains, they're a little bit lost in the dust, but that's El Paso. That's literally El Paso, just a skip and a hop away. I live in the area, that's why when you're working with me, you're gonna get exposed to all the best deals. I know all the agents. And that's what we do for a living, folks. Just check it out, make sure you like, subscribe. My name's Alfonso Garcia with The Palms Realty. I really appreciate you watching. Tell all your friends and family that Santa Teresa is the only place to be. We have everything to offer, quality of life, low property taxes. There's tons of local area parks here now in Santa Teresa for your family's enjoyment. Wishing you a great day. Thank you. So if you want to know about where this neighborhood is and where this park is, free access to you, and want to move to this area, give me a call today. Alfonso Garcia, The Palms Realty.